Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about the books I want to read this January. So it's almost January and I'm reading a couple books currently in December and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish both of them. I'm reading the last book in the Red Queen series. I'll have it up here. I do not remember the name right now. I'm listening to it as an audiobook, and then I'm also reading Mortal Engines by Philip Reeve. So hopefully these can get done pretty quickly. We'll see. Then I have 3 books that I would also like to get to this month. Not necessarily finish, just start. The first one is Sacred Powers by David G. This is for a book club and I think we have to finish it in March. So I'm definitely not aiming to finish it in January. I would just like to get started and make a little bit of progress. I will need to take notes while I write it, so it's like a slow moving read over the next couple months. So I'll just read the little back blurb. Have you ever found yourself at a crossroads, unsure of which way to turn? Maybe you've reached a fork in the road and felt overwhelmed by the choices before you, or perhaps you felt stuck, held back by the fear of making the wrong decision, with one foot rooted firmly in the past and the other dangling into the unknown. But there is a pathway out of your challenges and into the space of freedom, happiness, and lasting fulfillment. For thousands of years, divine solutions have been whispered directly into the hearts of priests, shamans, wizards, medicine women, and healers. In Sacred Powers, internationally renowned meditation master David G. reveals the deepest secrets of this timeless wisdom and distills their essence into the 5 divine principles of the universe. That's what it's about. And the book club I'm in, we read books like this. The last one we read was Witch. Yep. And then the next book I want to read is Catcher, oh my goodness, by Callan Nicholson. Okay, I could have just looked here for her name. This is the YouTuber I was talking about that recommends this book. I really like her videos. I find them very relaxing. So if you haven't checked her channel out, you should. She's very, very popular. Yep. So she self-published this book and you can get on Amazon. Apparently it's an Amazon #1 bestseller. And I haven't read this book. I don't entirely know what it's about. Off the bat, the printing is really off back here, and then it's also crooked on the back. That has nothing to do with what's inside the book, but those are the first things I noticed because they're right there. So I'll read the back of this. Ever since the day her baby brother Axel died, Carson has been dreaming of the same boy, the one who told her it wasn't her time to go when her family's lift crashed through a bridge railing and sank to the bottom of a river, shattering her life forever. Trapped by the new divide between her and her parents and by their drastic measures to shelter the only child that they have left, Carson escapes into her dreams every night, floating among the clouds with a gray-eyed boy who saved her. Until her 18th birthday, when fate sends her family home up in flames, leaving her waking world flipped upside down. Suddenly, Carson finds herself on the other side of the country in a big city of Tarragon, alone for the first time in her life, and dropped into the only waking dream she ever had, to attend Yorker Specialty School. But sinister forces are at work beneath the surface of her world, and as the gray-eyed boy slips away from her dreams, only to be replaced by nightmares of flame, Carson finds herself engulfed by a world of deathly secrets and haunting shadows, one that make her the key player in the ultimate game of fates. The last book that I have in my TBR, which I'm hoping I get to, might not, it is Like a River, Glorious by Ray Carson. This is the second book to Walk on Earth, a Stranger, which is a book about this girl who has this ability to sense gold in the earth or just like around her. Is that she gets like a tingling feeling or something? I don't know, she can sense gold. So this is the second book. I'm just going to read the synopsis. So if you have not read the first book, mute me and then I'll put like a thing on the screen where you can unmute me. Lee Westfall survived the dangerous journey to California. She found a new family in the other outcasts of the wagon train, and Jefferson, her best friend, is beginning to woo her shamelessly. Now they have a real home, one rich in gold, thanks to Lee's magical ability to sense the precious metal in the world around her. But Lee's Uncle Hiram has survived his own journey west. He's already murdered her parents, and he will do anything to have Lee and her talents under his control. No one is safe. When he kidnaps her, she sees firsthand the depths of his depravity. Lee's magic is changing, though. It is growing. The gold no longer I cannot talk. The gold no longer simply sings to her. It listens. It obeys her call. Will that alone be enough to destroy her uncle? The second book of Ray Carson's acclaimed Gold Seer trilogy takes us deep into the heart of the gold fields and continues the epic story of unforgettable heroine. Yeah, I liked the first book. I don't know why, I just love reading books set in like gold mining period. I don't know. Maybe it reminds me of that game that everyone played in elementary school and you were a gold miner and you had to survive the journey. I like never really played that game. I would watch people play it, but I never really played it, and I think when I did I would die instantly. Maybe that's why I like reading these books, because like it's kind of like I'm watching that game but not playing it. I'm just watching. So these are the books I would like to read in January, and I doubt I'll be able to finish all of them, but getting started would be nice. If you have any video suggestions for me, leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And thank you for checking out my January TBR. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.